Hey, so it's actually a pretty dang perfect day out for working on a car. Like, the sun is not beating down, it's just up there, and I don't know, maybe 68, 70 degrees. So real quick primer, I have a ton of backlog from the winter, and so you're gonna see videos on this channel that are definitely not befitting the current season. This is the current weather as of May. So for example, I'm going to do some quick stuff to the MR2 now, but I have a video of trying to get it to start for the first time, and I believe there was still tons of snow everywhere. Lots of stuff like that. Some of my tutorial videos on the Impreza are definitely going to be surrounded by snow as well. So I just wanted to give that quick primer. If things are out of order, that's fine. It's just because I didn't have time to edit all that stuff during the winter. So yeah, I'm going to get going on this. So I was showing my dad the MR2, and I was showing him how it had a trunk. The actual trunk release, oh that's right, the trunk release is by the seat. It doesn't pop by itself sometimes. And then the rear hood is right there. But let's see if that popped. There we go. And oh, somebody threw some jumper cables in there too. Yeah, it's kind of damp down here. Oh, that's gross. Luckily, doesn't really look like rodents have been in here. But yeah, so I don't know. I guess I'll just tear into this. Why not? Pull this worthless crap out. Actually, that's a nice thick wire though. Too bad the jacketing sucks. Then let's see. Ooh, insulation too. So let's just pull this out without tearing anything. Ugh, I found a screw. Okay. So I'm going to leave this out to dry somewhere. I'll flatten that out in a minute, but I want this insulation to dry without ripping. Yeah, and I got to find a way to drain this, so I think I might try a siphon. And there are some plugs here, so I guess I can pull the plugs. I might need a screwdriver or something. But that's not going to get all of it anyway, so the rest of it I can soak up.
Well, the longer we stay here, is the moment it's lost.
So, you know, I'm not going to say it is the reason the car doesn't start, obviously. But I'm certain, I mean, good thing is this is all wire wrapped down here. They were smart, obviously, to not drag the connectors down in, but look at this one. I mean, that's almost certainly gotten filled with water. So I'll probably air gun that all out at some point. Nice and dirty down there. Speed control. Huh. Well, I'm pretty sure this thing does have cruise. So that's probably that. Kind of an interesting taillight assembly. Oop, hit my head. So that's actually the ECU right there. One of the next questions is going to be, where the hell is this water getting in? I'm going to try to be very careful and not scratch this metal any more than I have to.
Every moment you need it is a moment it's gone. Well, these moments get shorter, but the silence gets long.
They should have made these at a low point, but instead they put them in a little raised area, so that's weird. Alright, so I've got this little hose that I'm going to try to siphon this with, and so I got it at, you know, probably the lowest point I can. And yes, this will be gross, but, you know, life goes on. It's not going to give me any diseases.
Our egos grow bolder and our hearts fall. Well, I try to be gentle, but these hands feel like sand. My tongue has been sharpened, and it's stabbing again.
I mean, damn, that worked pretty well. Yeah, get out of there. That was pretty successful, other than whatever disease I caught.
There are demons in your eyes, and they're feeding on us. You lost this war when you fell. Well, don't act surprised.
This is fairly rust-free. The original seam sealer is intact. So yeah, just real quick, there's a bay there and there that had some covers on them that were wet. So the water is at least getting high enough or coming in a place where it can get to those. Do you think maybe I should empty this bin or what? There, now let's see if this thing will actually rip. Well, it's pretty dry now. Dead spider carcass sheddings. So that's good. I'll probably get the air gun and grind down any little bits of rust, hit them with some rust fix, and then try to research why MR2 trunks leak. That was like some probably 65, 70-year-old woman in like a purple jacket riding a all purple motorcycle. Huh, I waved. I don't think she saw me. Alright, so I did some quick research and it seems that the main culprits of water leaking in is this seal on the rear spoiler, the center one, because I guess the side ones don't really intrude into the trunk that much, although I'll probably reseal those anyways if they do. And by the way, I wanted to note, there's only one hinge on the MR2 trunk and it works really well. It's kind of a cool system. Nice little touch there. And then the other main culprit is the seals around the taillights, which if you look at this one, there's a lot of debris in there that should be cleaned out. And apparently you can buy like the gaskets from Toyota. I may just go the cheaper route and use some RTV. We'll see. I don't know if I'm going to pull this all apart today, but it'll definitely get done sometime soon. I don't want it to rain on this again. If I am going to leave it, I'll probably cover it with a tarp for a little bit. Oh, I did want to blow that connector out and do some of that rust work real quick, so I'm going to get to that. Trying not to break any of these damn things. They can be a real pain. What's up? What's up with that Eclipse? I'm getting it running. But hopefully it'll be running within the next few weeks, maybe.
Awesome. Sweet. Cool. You have a great day.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Good old Vermont car there. Well, that's cool. Guy stopped by and asked me about the Eclipse. Obviously. I don't know if I'll put that in this video or another one or both, but I'm gonna get back to popping this thing open.
This desperate room, it grips to me.
Well, as much as I don't want to show you guys my mistakes, that screwdriver just slipped and look what I did. Fucking ripped that trunk seal. I mean, it might have already been ripped and maybe I just made it worse. It's obviously not in the best shape in the world, but damn it. So I'll super glue that back together, because that'll seal it up. It won't be as flexible in that spot. I also dropped a clip down here. Got it. And yeah, I'll super glue that back together. Son of a beaver. Oh, you know what? It's already ripped over here too, so this seal has just seen better days apparently, so I don't feel as bad anymore. That could be part of the leak, I guess, because all this is supposed to be attached. Alright, I can't imagine these things are too expensive, but who knows? Maybe 20 or 30 bucks, so I'll probably just buy one. Get one used on eBay if I can. Wow, yeah, it's kind of torn up. Okay, I don't feel nearly as bad now.
We reach towards hell tonight. Tell me, what are we doing? Tell me.
Usually not a problem, but guess I'm learning my lesson today. You can buy replacements really cheap.
We got, and each person with blank eyes. But what was the cause? Yeah. 'Cause there are demons in your eyes, and they're
Got the camera a little dusty.
feeding on us. You lost this war when you failed. Well, don't act surprised.
I'm going to leave that open to dry, and for now I'm going to move on to hitting any little rust spots.
Oh yeah, I also wanted to hit this trim real quick with the air gun.
Oh yeah, you can see that's the seal. It's all cracked in there. That's seal, so that's no good.
Damn dog. Alright. Cool. Now rust.
I need eye protection. Okay, eye pro on. You know what? I also need ear pro. This is friggin' loud. Alright, ear pro is in.
To be here, and it was me who stayed.
So while I'm grinding on that thing, whenever the compressor's recovering, I'm over there putting an alternator bracket in the Outback, like I say, from the 96 Impreza. So multitasking due to inefficient tools. I just want to note real quick, it was easier for me to take an alternator and all the brackets out of that 96 Impreza than it was in that, whatever it is, Outback that's been used for years. And that thing's been sitting for years. And the reason it's easier is I never season lube everything when I put it together. Even the hood latch on that car works because I lube it regularly. Lube your parts, people. Lube your parts.
Not you were in my way. Let some of the time I'm wondering why I didn't leave. Let some of the time I'm wondering why I'm not to blame. Maybe 'cause innocence lies.
This is some bullshit. It went from sunny to like thunder and rain. Looks like it's slowing down. But I didn't even get to finish the MR2 trunk, so hopefully that doesn't rust up. And I want to cover those pads that were drying, but they're going to have to dry for another day anyway, no matter what. So we'll see what happens. I go grab a tarp, starts coming down harder. Son of a bitch. What is this shit? Take a look at this. Now I'm just pissed.
Maybe because innocence lies. Not in me, but to everything.
I just laid all that MR2 stuff out to dry. And now it's wetter than ever, and the trunk is probably going to be full of water again. Ah, shit. Ah, my fucking tools are on the lawn. Oh shit, I can't show you. I'll go inside and show you. That's my Stanley ratchet set. Some other tools. Well, here's where I ended up with the MR2 parts that I wanted to dry. Haha, great success. Let's see if any water got in the trunk. Ooh, not bad, not bad. It stayed pretty dry. And then I just repaired the door seals on this, so they don't hang down. And forgot the best part, little time-lapse walk sequence.
If only time would take a time.
My tools! It wasn't fully cleaned up yet. Was not prepared for the rain. So I'm gonna bring those back over, and then I don't know if the sun actually comes back out. I'll probably do some welding in the MR2 trunk. Here we go. Leave those to dry for a little bit, and I don't know. It looks like it's clearing up a bit. Weird ass Vermont. You ever try to weld or use an air compressor when the power's out? Son of a diddly. Alright, so I don't know what work I can do right now. I do have, tie rod ends to do, but I don't feel like doing that. I guess I'll take that car for a test drive now that I got it up and running. And then maybe... I can't vacuum either. Can't clean the garage because everything's wet. Alright, that may be it until the power's back on, because there's really not much I can do right this second. But, Tropical Storm bullshit, that's the name of this one. Came right after Tropical Storm Asshole. I am so pissed off.